Hello and welcome to Jungle Lagoon Mini Golf in Myrtle Beach. This mini golf course has been operating in Myrtle Beach for almost 40 years, 40. So, that being said, you know you're in for a treat when you arrive here. This is, spoiler alert, this is a good course. So, let's get into the reasons why it's a good course. Well, first of all, it's located across the street from Family Kingdom Amusement Park on 17 Business. The KOA campground is right around the corner. You could walk here from the campground if you're visiting and staying there. Now, this course has a lot of what I like to call dynamic greens. The greens are part of the theming, part of the landscaping, part of the skill required to complete the course. Now you might say that's the whole point of mini golf. You're right, but a lot of courses don't utilize the actual greens in their theming. It's a surprising fact. You'd think this would be mini golf 101, but Jungle Lagoon does this very well and consistently. So looking at the footage here, you might also notice there is a lot of elevation change. There's a lot of up and down, a lot of steps, a lot of stairs, a lot of rock work. There is no accessible course here. If you have mobility issues, this may not be the course for you. A lot of steps. There's one specific set of steps that when we get to later, I'll point out that were a legitimate workout. So as it goes for your environmental theming, this place has you covered. A lot of sculptures, fiberglass sculptures, a lot of rock work, lots of well-established vegetation. The landscaping is very well done. The greens are kept clean. They're maintained and manicured. Spot on, good stuff. Now, the skill level required on some of these holes is a little steep. There are your simple ones like you just saw, but there are a few where you might as well you hit the ball, close your eyes, and hope for the best, and hope that your second shot makes up for the first one. But that's another sign of an interesting mini golf course. Every so often, you gotta have a hole like that. That's just so weird and wacky, it makes you laugh when you see what happens to your ball. That, in my opinion, is a sign of a successful mini golf course. You're not there to be serious and have a tournament and have ESPN covering you. You're there to just have a good time, right? Right. Lots of sculptures, very interesting to look at. Another thing about Jungle Lagoon that's interesting is since there's so much elevation in this golf course as you're going up the stairs, you actually get a fairly decent view of the surrounding Myrtle Beach area as you play, especially the Family Kingdom area of town. You can see the Swamp Fox roller coaster. You can see the carousel. It's a very interesting view of the town as you play around of mini golf. All right, here are the steps I was referring to earlier in the video. This may seem simple, but to some of us, it's a little bit of a workout. Now, if you have little kids in tow, keep this set of stairs in mind. Hold their hand while you go up there. Just be careful, guys. Now, this is one of those holes I was talking about. You hit the ball and just hope for the best. There's no skill involved on this one. But as you see the ball goes crazy, it's fun, right? This is also the hole you see from the street as you drive by. It's kind of their signature hole, if you will. Another thing I appreciate in mini golf courses are caves. And this golf course does have a couple. Not a lot, but they have enough to check that box on my list of things I like about a mini golf course. Here you go. Waterfalls, cave, check. Good to go. And you've even got running water inside the cave. You can kind of just smell the chlorine, can't you? I kind of dig that smell, but that's just me. So, a quick synopsis. Difficulty on this course, a little bit higher than usual. The landscape, environmental aesthetics are spot on. I'd give those a 5 out of 5. This place has some great trees, great plantings. Most of the water isn't dyed blue. Only the bottom, you see down here the bottom pool, that's dyed, as typical mini golfs are. But as you go up the hill, there's not so much of that. And I actually prefer that more natural look without the necessity to dye the water. The holes are also well done, well designed, and they're just generally fun to play. This place has been around for 40 years for a reason. Now, all that being said, there are still some parts of the course that could probably use a little bit of maintenance, but that's not a big deal, considering a 40-year-old course with so many elaborate holes, and I mean elaborate. That sort of stuff's gonna happen. And I'm gonna point out there was a big sign that said no pets allowed on this course. Do any of you bring your dogs to the mini golf course? That's just a real general question. I'm curious. I've never heard of that before. So I'm going to give Jungle Lagoon Mini Golf 4 out of 5 golf balls. If you only had to play 1 or 2 courses in Myrtle Beach during your visit and you ended up playing this one, you're not going to be disappointed. Is there a better one out there in Myrtle Beach? Maybe, possibly. And I'm going to try to find out. We're going to review more of these mini golf courses and see what's out there. So, until next time, everybody, check the description down below. You'll see other playlists and other mini golf videos and lots of Myrtle Beach stuff. Till next time, everybody, be safe and take it easy.